I think we're live. Hey Gav, is that you in the chat room? I hope that I've got the right connection here. I'm using a new program and we are live. I think we're live. At least it says we're live. Welcome guys. Welcome to Spirit Channel. Welcome to Sunday night. You know, I always have such a good time being here with all of you. And, to be able to come here and hang out with you, it's such a treat. Hey, Laura's here. Yay, it looks like we got people coming in. I hope you guys can hear and see me okay. We got Gabs here. Laura Doss is here. Christian Drew 1313 Clifton's here. Hey, yay, I'm glad this is getting out to you guys. You know, with all this these changes in technology, I never know what's working. Moonface here. Caitlin Andrews is here. Darla's here. Oh my gosh, we got the whole crew here. Well, this is so cool. I tell you, I'm in a purple mode. Hey, Ree's here and Bella Bella's here. Yay, welcome. Well, I'm in a purple mode, especially on Sundays. And how do you like? I'm wearing my wild tie-dye t-shirt. And because it's fall is setting in, it's like cool evenings, I got a new shawl. It's a purple paisley. What do you think of this? Kind of like purple and kind of silvery beige paisley. You guys like that? What do you think of that? I'm crazy about paisley. When I was a kid, I used to hate paisley. Now I'm crazy about it. So, yay. Oh, David Hernandez is here. Welcome. Widget Otaku's here. Yay. Hey, Moonfae. Good to see you. Well, I tell you, it's such a treat to be back with you all. Nikki's here. Nikki Kernicki's here. Darla Bungard's here. Yay. Well, see. Oh, thank you so much, Darla. I'm glad you like my new shawl. Very bohemian. Yeah. And I always wear this as a veil too. So when I'm at my altar doing sacred stuff, doing spiritual works or channelings, I like to wear a veil. So maybe I'll wear it as a veil for a little while tonight. What do you think? Oh, MJS Breezy's here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Storytime with T. Hey, Psychic Bob loves you too, darling. Thank you so much. Queen Amidala's here. It's autumn, yay. And I was out walking last night and it felt so good. It was really, really cool. My hair's flying here, but that's all right. You guys can tolerate me having a bad hair day, I hope. Chilled Fox is here. Holy Death is here. Yay. Oh my gosh. T-Rose Lover's here. Wow, everybody's coming in. Gosh, I didn't know we'd get such a big crowd tonight. I'm so touched by that. I got to comb my hair. It's flying everywhere, guys, so bear with me. Anyways, maybe I'll just put my veil on, cover it all up. Anyways, you know me, I'm crazy about my veil. So I am wearing my new purple veil tonight and have a lot of fun with it. But I am just so glad that you guys are here. And, I thought tonight, we just hang out and chit chat about things. Oh, thank you, Yenny. Yenny says my hair's looking great. Well, it's flying everywhere. I got to get it cut. It's driving me a little crazy right now. So, anyways, we'll get it working. Ree says my hair looks good. Thank you, Ree. Debbie Webby's here. Oh my gosh, Marie H is here. Darlene Weinbrenner's here. Yay! Let's have a song. I don't have a song today because my voice is a little hoarse. I've been doing private readings all day. As many of you know, a lot of you came out earlier this past week to my appearance on Kelly Coffey's show. I had a great time, but I'm getting so many calls for readings that I'm a little backlogged. And so if you've called me for a reading and you're waiting, please be patient. I'm getting to everybody as fast as I can. Angela will be contacting you and I'll be contacting you. We're both splitting up the list because we got so many people. So thank you for all of your calling. Thank you for your patience if you're waiting to hear. I will get to you and we'll get you on, okay? Maria H says hearts, hearts, hearts. Oh, thank you. Precious Joe is here. Yay. Hi, Precious Joe. Good to see you. Oh, Nigella for me is here. Yay. I made it on time. Yay. Carolina R's here. Oh, my gosh. We got a great, great group here tonight. Well, before I forget, because I'm going to get into everything and I'll forget. Bear with me. As I said, my voice is a little shot because I've been doing so many readings. I think I've overstrained it. So I'm trying to drink a lot of water. I don't have any pain. It doesn't hurt. It's just a little raspy. And I slept under the air conditioning. It was kind of hot in here. Even though it was cool, it got hot inside my place. So my voice is a little raspy today. Gav Hines says, my wife brought me the Messages from Rose. It'll be, oh, wonderful, Gav. I'm so excited you're getting that book, Messages from Rose. Gav, what Gav's talking about is my book, if I can find it here. Messages from Rose, one of my works. This is about my early days as a psychic, you know. So, hi, Joel Pop. Yeah, I'm going to do readings in just a little while. Let me finish with some of my announcements, okay? We'll get to all that, so don't worry. But Gav, thank you. Gav got his wife got him this book. If you like my books or interested, I am a published author. You can buy my books over at my website, PsychicBob.com. I have a bookstore, or go on Amazon. Some of my books are on Amazon as well. So check it out there, okay? But before I forget, I just put on my website, if you haven't been over to my website, to PsychicBob.com, there's a new artwork up today. And I haven't had time to frame it because honestly, this has been a crazy busy day for me. But how is the artwork? Here is one of my new artworks. This is one that I'm offering on my website for free. This is a new one. It's called Black and Silver, okay? And it's done in pastel on paper, but it's silver. If you see in the background, silver ribbon and black ribbon. And anyways, a lot of you have been saying how you love my ribbon paintings, my string paintings. And so I did this one in black and silver, and I thought you might enjoy it. Okay, so if you like that, pop over to PsychicBob.com and you can get your own free copy of this. Okay, I've got to frame it, so next time I show it to you tomorrow, it'll be framed. Okay, you know. Thank you, Moon Faye. Thank you, Bella Bella. Hi, Christy Taylor. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh. Yenny Yen says, oh, that looks like an art sigil. It kind of is like a sigil in a way, isn't it? You know, it's got a pattern to it. And you know, what's funny is when I do these, I literally go into like a trance state and I let my hand move and it kind of all flows. It's like if you try to consciously make it, it's hard. It looks staged. But if you let it flow, then it works, you know. So, oh, Caitlin downloaded. Thank you, Caitlin. I'm so glad. I hope you enjoy it, you know. Your ribbon paintings are my favorite. Thank you. You know, I don't think there are any psychics or any artists that specifically do this type of painting. So I think this is kind of one of my unique styles. I don't know anybody that I can place that does this exact style. So if there are, tell me. I'm not trying to copy anybody, but this is something I felt inspired to do. So, anyways, thank you so much, you know. Yeah, how's the OPC tribe keeping? Well, we're going to be having an officers meeting in the next week, and we'll be setting up our plans for fall. So we will get our OPC meetings going again and our rituals. So I'm just having a little break right now because I've just got a lot going on. And so it's a little, you know, it's a little bit much for me right now to take on everything, you know. So Holy Death is interesting artwork. Thank you. Nikki says 50 plus viewers. Nice turnout. But thank you, Nikki. Thank you to all of you. I'm so honored that you take the time to come out here. And Queen Amidala, I will get to readings just a little while. Hang on here because I'm just trying to get through some other stuff. But we'll get to that in just a few minutes, okay? T. Rose Lover writes, and now this is interesting. T. Rose Lover says, I heard something interesting this week. You can carve a sigil in a bar of soap and bathe with it to manifest. You know, that makes sense. I get that. I think that's the valid magic. I love that. Soap sigil magic. You know, that could be a whole book in itself. I like that. That's pretty cool. Darlene says, you're an original. Thank you, Darlene. Oh, thank you, Ravenmoth. Ravenmoth says, hit that thumbs up, guys. Yeah, let me tell you guys, and I'm not trying to be dramatic or stress y'all out, but I've been getting a lot of harassment in the last few months from YouTube, like legal harassment from attorneys, from government officials. And I can't go into all the details because of legal reasons, but YouTube is literally, they have tried to sabotage my channel. They've blocked my growth. My videos aren't being distributed. They've stripped me of my revenues. And the only way we can really fight it is have all of you really help me. I need your help to show YouTube that you love this show and that you love my channel by thumbs upping it. Hi, Angie. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Sin 1982, welcome. She says, I'm listening to your show and painting Halloween rocks. Ooh, that sounds cool. I love to see that. So thank you. And Dawn, yes, thank you. Always hit that button. Yes, subscribe, favorite it, share. You know, when you hit favorite it, it actually adds statistics to my video. So even though, you know, and if you like it, it adds statistics. So anything you do to add stats to my videos helps me. Because there, and I'm just going to be honest, you know, I know people think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but there is an agenda by YouTube to silence any voice that does not go with their agenda. And their agenda is a leftist globalist agenda. Now, please, I'm not trying to be political. Don't get offended that I say that. There's a difference between leftism and liberalism. I'm a liberal. I love everybody. I support gay rights. I support freedom of speech. But leftism says that there is one way, there is only our view, and if you don't go with our view, you'll be shut down. And this is really taking control over a lot of the tech companies. If I express a political opinion that YouTube doesn't like, they'll yank my channel. And even if I just simply speak the name of a certain person who lives in Washington, D.C., who runs the country, I won't even say the name, but you know who I'm talking about. Don't say it, don't type it, because censors are everywhere. I don't think that's a private corporation's place is to punish somebody because they have a certain political leaning or view. I just don't. Whether you like, you know, the certain state of politics in America or not, we have to believe that, you know, we have to be united as a country. We can have differences of opinion. But see, because I have come out publicly in the past and said where I stand on certain issues, YouTube has made a real vendetta to destroy me. My websites have been blocked from traffic. My online other sites like on you know, Yelp and different things have had sabotage. My private email was sabotaged. So many things have happened. I mean, I don't come on every day and talk about this because I don't feel like bringing all that drama here, you know. But I do have to be honest with you guys. And those of you who take the time to come out to our Sunday gathering, you are really kind of really with me. I know a lot of you. So that's why I feel I can talk to you here. But I need your support because I honestly don't know if I'm going to survive on YouTube because with the threats of legal action against me, I've had so many lawsuits. Different companies just get attorneys and come after me, and I'm not doing anything, but they just try to start stuff. So I've, you know, been trapped in this legal limbo and been very financially damaged as a result of it. And I haven't even told you about the numbers of the money that I have lost through blocked advertising and stolen revenues. Yes, YouTube actually arranged to have money removed from my accounts, quite a bit of money. So, and I'm not saying that to sound important. It's just, you know, I've made good money over the years doing this, and unfortunately, they're trying to destroy it. So it's just, it's the reality, you know. How do you favorite a video? After this processes it, you can add it to a list. You can add lists and you can add it to a favorites list or watch later list. So anytime you add it to a list, it increases its view count. Laura M says, I'm so sorry, Bob. Thank you. You know, Gavin Hines says, your channel should be seen as an inspiration, Bob. Well, see, that's the problem. If you are actually promoting spiritual values today, you are not wanted because what they want is the lowest common denominator. If I came on here, sang profane rap music, called everybody B's and H's, and you know what that means, and just was rude and said how we want to go, you know, do everything violent against certain political leaders, I would be a hit. YouTube would give me a gold star, I'd get a plaque, and I'd be promoted. But because I choose to speak truth and honesty and live with integrity and preach spiritual truths, that's not wanted. That's just not one. And they have directly to my face, YouTube leadership, told me they wish I'd just leave. And it's sad, you know. And Holiness says it's not worth the trouble. YouTube doesn't like people with religion. That's true, because the leftist agenda is atheistic. And because I believe in a higher power, that makes me the enemy. I am the bad thing. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't said this really till now publicly, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. America is in a grave state, because if the leftist agenda is allowed to continue, we will escalate and dissolve into a communist country. Now, you think I'm crazy, but just remember I told you, you heard it here first, okay? Anyways, I'm not here to discuss that, but I'm just telling you that's why I really count on you. I know a lot of people watch my videos, but like, you know, I might get 500 views on a video, but I'll get 50 thumbs up, you know? And it's like, what does it take if you enjoy it? A lot of people say they like it, just to click a thumbs up. That tells YouTube like, hey, this guy, we want him here. And it's harder for them to shut me down when I get support, because they know that the public's watching. You know, the other day I was on YouTube. I'm not going to say what channel, but I saw a channel that was so offensive. I'll just say it's offensive. It was obscene. It was profane. It was truly trashy. And it had like over 200,000 subscribers, and each video is bringing in 50 and 60,000 views. And I think this is what America has come to, that is glorified and promoted, and YouTube gives them awards. It really is disheartening for us, those of us in the spiritual world. Now, I'm not alone. A lot of psychics are going through this. Kelly Coffey has been harassed by YouTube. They've threatened to shut her down. And what's ironic is we're not doing anything that's breaking the violations. They've now expanded on YouTube the violations to say, if you present a conspiracy theory, you will be shut down. So if I talk about certain things that I believe in, I'll just be shut down, whether it's true or not. And the worst thing is a lot of people are being shut down by YouTube. And they will just yank your channel with no warning. They're not doing anything. This is what really bothers me, you know. Marcus Sharjol Jackson says, self-empowerment is also considered an affront to companies. Yes, I think you're absolutely right, you know. Anyways, let's not get all caught up in that. I just want to share with you why I count on your support. But I do think we should do a few readings tonight. So before we do that, I want everybody to settle down. And let's just attune to the spirit world. I want y'all just to put down your keyboards for a minute. Just close your eyes with me. And let's just follow our breathing. And as we follow our breathing, I want you just to visualize above your head a ball of white light floating in the air. And let that light descend now into the top of your head. And as it enters you, let that light expand. Let it flow down through your head, down through your face, down into your neck. Let it just flow effortlessly through the shoulders, down the arms to the hands. Let that light move down your shoulder blades, down to your lower back, all down from the chest, also into the stomach. Let that light just wrap around you like a gentle blanket of silk. Let it flow down through the hips, down through the thighs, down to the knees. This light moves very quickly and easily and effortlessly. Let it flow down to the shins and calves, and finally down to the feet and toes. And as you look within, you are all now open to the light of spirit. You are filled with divine light. And let's take a moment, keeping our eyes closed, and let's just sit in that light for a moment of silence. Very good. Now, when you're ready, I want you to come back slowly. Move your feet a little bit. Move your hands. Take some deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can come on back. And when you're back, you can open your eyes. Sherry excuse me, I can't see your name here. Sherry just gave me $1.99. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah. Kathy Private's here. Hello, Kathy. Good to see you. Hey, Gab. Christy Taylor says, Bob, I want to know about my career, looking to change it because I feel stuck. Thank you. Hi, Christy. November, month of November is a power month for you. And, you know, Christy, I feel like you have a great gift of communication. And I think you want to focus on work where you get to do more written expression or even like teaching. Like you'd be very good at doing corporate training, like teaching classes on corporate procedures or technology, things like that. And I feel like in November, you'd have a chance to really get more visible in the corporate world and move into something like that. Okay. Anyways, hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Hold on a second. I got some that just went by here. Hold on, I'm trying to get them all. B. LeClaire, right, says, Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages for me? I have been working on improving my communication with spirit guides. Thank you for all you do for us. Blessed be. Hi, B. LeClaire. Let me step into your frequency here. Yeah, you know what I'm getting? This is really interesting. Your top of your head, your light is coming down in and it's getting stuck right here at the third eye. Now that's good because it will allow you vision of spirit, but what's happening is you're having trouble processing all the information because it needs to move all the way down through your body and then circulate up. So what I want you to do is as you pull the light into here, I want you to do daily meditation of bringing beautiful white light through you and try to visualize it passing particularly through the third eye chakra and see it touching each of the chakras and lighting it, okay? That's going to really help open the communications. I also want you to get, there's a wonderful stone called Blue Larimar, L-A, how's this spelled? Larimar? Laramir, no, I can't remember how to spell. When I read, I can't do logical things because I'm in my intuitive self. Just like a blue Larimar, you'll find it. I don't know the spelling right now, but that stone will help with your throat chakra, which will allow a greater ease of communication for you, okay? I think you want to get that stone. That's going to help you. But I really feel like particularly the month of October for you is going to be successful because the veil between the worlds is thinner and the spirit people are going to help you, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Hey, Bob. We're sitting outside. Connect with my mother Earth. Blessings. Oh, that's nice. You know, Kim, I have to tell you, it's interesting that you're outside with Mother Earth because I was going to say, when I was just reading your message, I keep getting flashes of green light around you. And that means that you have gifts of healing. And so I don't know if you do healing, but I'd like you to explore drawing energy from Mother Earth and then putting it on people. Like if you're sitting with a friend, draw energy up through your feet and fill your body with Mother Earth energy. And then if, like, say you have a friend who has a sore shoulder or a sore knee, lay your hands on them because I feel like you're a channel for Earth energy. So I'm glad you're out under Mother Earth and soaking in that energy. Good for you. Hi, Jenny. Jenny's here. Jenny Moonshine. Yay. Thanks for being here, darling. Good to see you. Christian Druid 1313 says, I've misplaced a few crystals and can't find them. I'm getting one of them. It feels like it's a quartz crystal. And have you lost an amethyst? Because I'm getting two colors. I'm getting purple and I'm getting white, which I think is an amethyst and a quartz crystal. And I want to place these, actually, they're in a bedroom closet. So I don't know if it's your bedroom or it's like a guest room, but they're in a cardboard box that has been moved. I don't think they meant to go in the closet, but they were being put there temporarily till they could be set up somewhere. And they've been moved into it's a closet, either your bedroom or a guest bedroom. So that's where I want you to look for those, okay? Anyways, hope that helps. All right, hold on just a second. I'm trying to get through. Oops, I hit my button here. Guys, you got to pardon me. I'm terrible with this technology. I'm still learning because I'm working out of StreamYard, so their message thing's a little different than YouTube. Yeah, let's see here. Yes, a Christian Dirt. Kimmy D says, or asked, why do I keep dreaming about my ex-fiance? You know why that is, Kimmy, is that I feel that, and I don't take this wrong, but I think he's a bit of a psychic vampire. He wants to control you still, even though he's at a distance and not with you. He's still got kind of cords to you, so you need to do a cord cutting ritual, and that it can be as complex or as easy as you want. One way to do it is literally sit in meditation and visualize your heart chakra and visualize him in front of you. And if you focus, you'll notice there is a silver cord between you. And I feel like that's kind of an energy source for him. And you explain to him psychically in your vision, not in person, but in your vision, you explain to him that you're setting him free, that you wish him well, that none of this is done to harm him, but he must go on. And then you take a pair of scissors and you visualize snipping those cords that come through the heart chakra. And that will break that connection. But that's why you're having that. Okay. Hope that helps. Good question. Bella writes, Bob, is there a spiritual advisor or angel around me? Yeah, you know, Bella, I keep getting an angelic force around you. You have an angel that's a member of the principalities. And I keep hearing the name. It sounds like Elmiel, Elmiel, Elmiel. And Elmiel said he is a prince of the angels. So he's part of the principalities. That means that he's a very powerful protector. It also indicates that the spirit world is preparing you for a kind of a larger mission. When you have a principality angel, it generally indicates that you have some special spiritual work that you're doing that will influence a lot of people in the coming years. So Elmiel's around you, and I want you to call on him. Ask him to help you step into your power more fully and into your mission. Okay? And he's going to do that for you. Okay? Hope that helps. Blessings to you. Next question. Jose A says, can you give me a reading? It would mean a lot to me. Hi, Jose. Let me step into your frequency here. Oh, okay. My spirit guide Fletcher's back here. He says hello to all of you. You know, Jose, it's interesting. When I'm walking into your vibration, I'm getting some dark blue light around you. And then I get a lot of bright purple. It's interesting because the blue is almost a midnight blue and the purple is the most brilliant purple. So it's like an interesting contrast. What that tells me is you've been in a holding pattern here. It's almost like a sense of feeling blocked or like pressure on you. I see that changing, and I want you to watch, because as we get to literally the end of this month, around the 25th through the 29th, somewhere last week of the month, it's like you're leaving behind that which is holding you. I feel that you have a lot of psychic gifts that have been kind of on hold here. And I want you to really watch your dreams, because I feel that the spirit world is going to be really reaching through to bring you messages now. And you have around you, I keep picking up a man. It's funny, he's got a rattle in his hand, and he's like a shaman. He's a South American shaman. And he said, I'm a teacher from Machu Picchu. So I think he goes back to like the, Middle Ages, but he was in Machu Picchu. He was like a medicine man. And the name around the spirit guide that I want to call him is, it's a strange name. He says, call me Eliza, Eliza, Eliza. And he said, I was a teacher of the ancient ways. And so he's around, his name is Eliza, okay? But he's a teacher to you from Machu Picchu. And he says, come and visit. So I think you're being invited to travel there. And I do think in the future you will go to Machu Picchu, okay? Dark Grave Dragon says, hey, Psychic Bob, my third eye is about to open, but it's hard. I'm having a hard time doing the stuff to make it happen open. What should I do? I love your question, Dark Grave Dragon, Fairy Dust 28. It's not a question. Now, this is something I struggled with when I was younger. We as humans are taught if we work hard, then we'll be successful. Psychic work is not about working hard. It's about releasing the expectation and the control enough to receive. We feel like we have to hold on to control, and that's why our psychic senses get shut down. When I was a young psychic, my teacher, saw me doing a reading. One day I was sitting at the table and I was going, and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Shh, shh, shh. I got to really focus on this." She said, "You're doing it all wrong." I said, "What?" I said, "I got to really get this message right." She said, "It's not about working harder. It's about being open to spirit." So what she had me do, which I'm going to advise you to try this, and any of you could try this. When you want to get a vision, don't focus on it. Just sit back, relax, put your feet up on the desk, and then say, "Okay, spirit, go." And the information will start to come. Now, to enhance your third eye vision, it is traditional to work with like stones like lapis, blue lapis lazuli is a good stone, or star sapphire is also a good stone. Sapphire is like blue with a star. It's called star sapphire. That's good for third eye work. So you might want to get those stones to help you. And I think it's an issue of relaxing into it for you, not working harder. Okay. So just let it come. You're pushing it, and that's where the struggle is, okay? Anyways, and I think those stones will help you. Lapis lazuli, blue lapis it's called, or star sapphire. You can get both, but those stones are really successful with third eye work, okay? Hope that helps. Blessings to you. Yen Yen says, "Will I still be at my company in 2020? Well, Yen Yen, I got to tell you, you will if you want to be. But I feel like on a soul level, spirit's calling you to other things. And I think that by, May of 2020, you'll be really ready to get out of there. So I'm not seeing you being fired or pushed out, but I feel like on your own accord, you're ready to grow and you'll go by May. Okay. I hope that helps, dear. Thanks for writing. All right, Darlene Weinbrenner. Bob, do my spirit guides have any messages for me? Thank you if you can help. Hi, darling. Good to see you. Darlene, I'm getting a new spirit person around you. Somebody's coming in here because I keep hearing a voice as I'm reading your message. There's a voice around you, and I keep hearing the name Leonard or Lenny. And he speaks with a British accent, and he said that he's a psychic. He says, in the way he talks, it's like, "I'm a good old boy from 1890, like he's from the Victorian era, but his name is Lenny. And he said that he's working with you to help you open your channel more fully. But he's around you. That's one of your spirit guides. And he keeps saying to tell you, he says, "Tell Darlene just to relax." He said, "I make the material world balance out for her so that she can focus on spiritual things." So I think he's going to be helping you with your finances and with like your living arrangement. I get the word, this is me somewhere, but I feel like there may be an issue coming here around expansion of a home, like either putting an addition on a home or kind of enlarging your living quarters in some way. That might sound a little strange right now, but just remember, but Lenny's helping you, he said, with the money side and the spiritual side. So he's trying to get you in a place where you can really be open to your spiritual self, okay? All right. I hope that helps, darling. Blessings to you. Let's see. Eleanor Zinn's here. Hi, Eleanor. Eleanor writes, "I would like to know my guides' names, please." You have a number of guides around you. I'm getting two names right now around you. One of them is actually Archangel Michael. He's one of your guardian protectors. He's around you. And I'm also getting a lady that's talking to me. And she gives me the name of Clara. She says, "I'm Clara." And she said, "Oh, I was a witch in the 1920s. And Clara's kind of funny because she kind of looks like, in those movies, how witches are sometimes showed as kind of wearing funny clothes and their socks mismatching and their hat a little crooked. Well, she's a little like this. She's quite a character. But she actually knows great and powerful magics. And she said, she said, "Now that Eleanor has got some magic." So I think that she's going to be helping you. Okay, Clara is her name. And you also have Archangel Michael working with you, okay? And that's just two. Now, you have a lot more, but those are the ones that are presenting to me, okay? Oh, Christy Taylor, thank you so much. I'm glad they helped you. Blessings to you, okay? Carolina R. says, "Any advice or messages for my spirit guides? You're the best and appreciate what you do for us." Carolina, I got Edgar Casey back here in my ear. And, you know, he's a very powerful guy. He helps a lot of people around the world. But he said that he's working with you because he said he's keeping the words he said, the nighttime express going. I know that sounds funny, but what he's trying to say is that it seems like at nighttime, you're really opening that channeling gift. And so Edgar Casey's working with you a lot at night to keep that spiritual energy flowing through you. Okay. I definitely also watch your dreams. Keep a notebook on that. And if you have anything that you need from the spirit world, um, I want you to ask Mr. Casey to help you send, literally send it up to the spirit world. Because, sometimes people say, well, how do I talk to the spirit world? Well, some of you guys may remember this. I'm kind of older, so you may not know what I'm talking about. But back in the old days, before we had email, offices, a lot of big office buildings have what we call mail tubes. And you would literally go over to the wall and there'd be like a clear plastic pipe and a little canister. And you would put a memo in it and then you would send it through the tube and it would go to another part of the building. But sometimes it would go up. It's like a vacuum tube. I don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you do. But if you do, tell me. I'm curious to hear. But that's how you want to think about it at night, Caroline. See, you go and you send your message through the tube, the vacuum tube, up to the spirit world and ask Mr. Casey to help it go. And you're going to start to see you have a stronger connection. Okay. Anyways, hope that helps. Blessings to you. Euphoria is here. Hi, Euphoria. Hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Queen Amidala is here. Hi, Bob. Can I have a reading? Um, Queen Amidala, I got to tell you, I'm getting a lot of money around you. And I say that in a positive way because I feel like you're in a prosperity mode now. And I want you to watch because I feel like October and November, there are some career opportunities or some money opportunities that are coming to you. I don't know if you're doing something with schooling right now, but I keep feeling like some of this money comes in connected to like education around you. So you might be taking some classes or doing some schooling. If you wanted to pick up another degree or some type of certification, like a Microsoft certification, be open to that, okay? Because I feel like money is in your focus in the next 2 months, okay? There you go. Pam Mears is here. Oops, hold on, Pam. I just lost your message. I can't go backwards. Pam, I don't know what you're saying, but I think it was, did I have any messages for you? And yes, I do. Pam, there is some very high spirit power around you that I'm picking up. I feel like you're, this is going to sound weird, but it's like you're opening your ability to conjure spirits now. And you're going to say, well, what's that got to do with anything? Well, it means that you can call on very powerful allies to help you move forward. I feel like you've been maybe feeling a little blocked here, like particularly in the career or money area. And I feel like you could conjure some spirits of prosperity to have a breakthrough here. Fletcher's back here and he says the month of December really brings a career transition point. And it may be in December, you may be offered a job and you may make a choice. I feel like this will be a major change for you. And I feel like December's where the money is. Okay. Okay. Anyways, hope that helps. Blessings to you. Okay. Caitlin Anders says, are there any evil spirits in my house? My mother's clairvoyant has been seeing evil entities. Caitlin, I don't think that they're evil in the traditional sense of being demons. I think you have some earthbound spirits in your house. And I do think because of you, well, you're very psychic, I got to tell you, and your mother's very psychic. And I think because of your soul light, you draw entities to you. Now, these earthbounds, they may seem scary because they look dark to me, but I don't think they're actually going to hurt anybody, but they're drawn to your light. Now, left unchecked, they can be a drain because sometimes earthbound spirits do physically drain us. But I feel like what both of you and your mom want to do is put salt in your bedrooms. Salt is a purifying light, purifying substance, and that will shield you while you sleep. Because I feel like both of you get energy drains in your sleep from those entities, but that's where that's coming from. And then just tell them they have to go, because you'll get them out. But salt will go a long way in stopping that, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Jose A says, "Say, Bob, can you give me a reading? I would like to know a little bit more about myself." And I don't know why I can't go backwards on the chat, guys. If it goes by, I can't bring it back. Sorry, I don't know why this is like this. Um, Jose, I have to tell you, I think that you have a lot of psychic ability that's just been kind of on hold or untapped. And I do feel like this goes back on your mother's side of the family. I think it's like mother, grandmother, even great grandmother. So you definitely have some power around you. Okay. And I think you want to work on meditation. You have a gift of vision. And I think that that's going to get stronger over this next year. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Okay. Thank you. Morgan Oppenheimer says, "I'm a late comer to the chat. Sorry about that. But we have a telepathic, can we have telepathic communication?" Hold on, guys. I got to find out something's going on with the chat. I used to be able to go up and down, but it's not letting me. Okay, I'm sorry, Lessa. Can you resend your question? I couldn't get it on. I didn't get your name fully. So sorry about that. I'll come back to that. I'm just getting bombarded now, and the chat's going. I don't know how to control the chat in this one. So, okay. Jeffrey Coxby is here. Say, "Hi, Bob. Love your channel." Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate you being here. Blessings. Gav says, "Bob, how's my mom and dad? Both passed over now, and I miss them dearly." Let me see, Gav, if I can find out anything from them. Hold on. Fletcher, can you help me with that? Oh, Doris is here? Okay. Gav, Doris Stokes, who's a British medium, you might know her. She's from your country, is coming in to help me with this. Hold on just a second. Doris? I love Doris Stokes. She always helps me. Hi, Doris. Yes. Oh, listen. Yeah, Doris says, she said, "Oh, look who I brought along." And I do pick up a male and a female here. I think these are your parents. I'm not hearing their voices yet, so hold on. Give me a minute. Yes. Oh, that's your mom said. Gav, your mom says, she said, "No, you tell him he's better be eating properly." She seems very concerned about your diet. Now, I'm not saying that shit's her. She said, "Tell him to be eating properly." And she says, "Thank God he's married or he'd be a mess." And she wants to say she loves your wife because she said your wife takes good care of you and she couldn't have a better daughter-in-law. Your dad's back here and he's laughing. And he said, "That's my boy." He says to tell you that he really supports your spiritual work. He said that when he was alive, he said, "I had a little curiosity about these things." And I get the sense that when they were younger and first together, they actually went to see a psychic or they went to a spiritualist gathering. And because they showed me them sitting in a chair, I think it's in a spiritualist church. And I heard somebody say Bournemouth. I don't know if there's a spiritualist church in Bournemouth, but you might want to look it up. But I think that they went there or met a medium from Bournemouth Spiritualist Church. But they're asking me to tell you that they said now that they're over there, they said, "We totally get it." And they said they're very proud of you and your spiritual connection. They're doing fine. Both of them said they feel great. And your father, it's interesting because at the time of his passing, it looked like there were some issues in the heart area and in the digestive area around him. And he said, "Oh, I'm done with all that." And he had a blood pressure issue as well. I don't know if you know about that, but he said, "Oh, not a problem." And your mom says she said she couldn't live like on this earth anymore because she said my whole body just went down. And I get the sense from her that she may have had even an issue like like a cancer around her, breast cancer possibly. I don't know if that makes sense. She's not saying that directly, but she's showing me her body as if there were like cellular damages in it. And I feel she may have had a cancer issue that was part of her passing. But they're both fine. They said they don't have any problems. Your dad asked me to tell you, he said he's eating fish and chips in the spirit world. So I have to bring that over, but they're both fine. They look great, you know. By the way, did your father, when he was on Earth, wear a cap? He's got on like it's kind of like a, those build caps, like a baseball cap or a fishing cap. He shows me one of those. He's wearing one now in Spirit World, and he just wants me to show that to you, okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh, Lynn is here. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you, darling. Thank you for getting here tonight. That's wonderful. Thank you for your support. Alexis Williams is here. Says, hey, Bob, can you tell me about my main spirit guide? I've been trying to communicate with them, and it felt like I got in contact, but I would like to confirm what I was sensing. Yeah, Alexis, right now when I'm looking at your energy, you got a clear purple and blue light through you. That means you are making the connection. Your spirit guide has a very strong alien presence to him. I feel like he's Pleiadian or Andromedan. I'm getting a really strong, like, out of this world experience. And I get the sense that you will see his ship or you've seen a ship. I almost feel like you're going out at night, like he's appearing and kind of taking you up into a ship. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I do believe you're having contacts with alien guides right now. And that's going to be a big focus for you in the next few weeks. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Holy Death says, Bob, are there any messages for me? Yeah. Holy Death, they're asking me to talk to you about the month of November. Month of November is the month of the dead. And it's interesting your holy name, Holy Death, because spirit people are telling me, Fletcher's back there, and he said that you have a strong connection to the other side, to the spirit world. And you're going to really get November. You're going to get to see that. Also, Holy Death, I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm getting an issue around a move coming for you. And I feel like in November, maybe discussion about changing housing. So be open to that. I feel like the changes are going to be a blessing to you. Okay. Anyways, hope that helps a little bit. Keep watching. November's the power month for you. Okay. Oh, there's Martin Jr. Hey, Martin Jr. Thank you for being here tonight. Martin Jr. Oops, your message went by. I think you said, what do I need to know? Right now, Martin, I got to tell you, one of the things that you got to focus on is letting yourself hear your spirit voice, because what's happening is that you're actually very psychic, but you're letting it be blocked because you're trying to interpret it through your mental state, through your physical mind. It doesn't come through the physical mind, it comes through the spirit mind. Okay. So I want you to really kind of practice listening rather than jumping to things. I feel like you get an energy of a spirit around you and then you jump and you get anxious or you run with it before listening. But I see you opening very strong psychically right now. I also feel like there's some healing going on around you in family relationships. And I feel like particularly there could be a struggle around with one of your parents. And I want to tell you, don't feel like you have to fix things. I want you just to allow things to work themselves out. Be at peace. And, I always say it, and it's true. If somebody is being challenging to your life, you can love them at a distance. And that's a really important thing to know, because a lot of us, myself included, get caught up in, abusive situations when we don't have to. So you can allow yourself space. I think that this next year for you is a big year of growth, Martin. So be open to that connection and that healing process. Okay. Blessings to you. Let's see here. Eric Ferguson. Hello, Lord Bob. Thanks for all you do. Do my spirit guides have some advice for me? Also want to give thanks to Edward Casey for my mom. Yeah. One of the things that I want to tell you is that I keep seeing some sort of career change here for you. I feel like, when we get into like January, February, like you're stepping out of your normal routine. It's almost like you've been offered a different position or you're working in a different way. So I want you to be open to change. I feel there's money coming for you. And so you're going to get blessing, but it'll be around January. Okay. Okay. Very good. Thank you for writing. Chilled Fox writes, hi, Bob. Just a simple question. I'm getting my first wisdom tooth removal. Will I handle the recovery well? Yeah, you will. One of the things I might advise you is explore that like around the astrology, because if you can avoid doing it on the full moon, it's easier. If you do it on, like, for example, the waning moon, when the moon's becoming smaller, you'll have less bleeding and less pain. It'll reduce inflammation. If you can't change it, don't worry about it. It's not going to be a crisis, but I think that will just give you a little bit of edge in the healing. It'll be fine, though. Okay. Good luck with that. All right. Nikki says, can't wait to schedule a private reading. Any messages about my guides until then? Thank you for all you do. Nikki, I got to tell you, Fletcher's back here and he's got a Cupid with him, a little spirit Cupid, and he's flying with his wings. And he's pulling back his bow and shooting an arrow. I think you're coming into a time of love in your life. And I feel like, like around November, you're making kind of a renewal or a new love connection. So I want you to be open to love and to relationships. I think this is going to be a very important part of this next year for you. I want you to call on, you've got an angel around you, which is, try and get the name. It's a female angel. And the name sounds like Lyriel, Lyriel, Lyriel. That's the name of your angel. She's helping with the emotional healing and relationships. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Look forward to talking further. Yay. Oh, Tony's here. Lord Tony's here. Hey, Tony. Good to see you, buddy. Lord Tony's our guardian of the Order of the Purple Cord. Melanie Miller says, oops. Melanie, I just lost your question. They don't allow me to go back and chat. So I'm sorry, resend it. I couldn't see what you wanted to ask. Okay. Followers of the old ways, Sage the Green says, hi, Bob. Can you please tell me why I'm staying so tired? Hon, I have to tell you, I'm getting two things around you. I'd like you to see a doctor for. You have an issue around the thyroid. It looks like there's some sort of, and it's not severe. It's not cancer or anything. But you may need a thyroid medicine. I also am getting a weird sugar fluctuation, and I think that your body is not handling sugar. I don't know that it's necessarily diabetes, but it feels like it's just not processing sugar. So it could be beginning diabetes, but a lot of times they can reverse that if you catch it early. And I don't feel like it's going to be severe for you, but there's two areas where I'm picking up imbalance for you, okay? So have those looked at, please, okay? Thank you. Ree Exton, any messages from my mom? Please, Bob, thanks. Hey, Ree, I keep picking up that your mother was very psychic. I think that she was very tuned in. Fletcher said she has ancient bloodline, that she came from a line of seers that go way back even to the Middle Ages. And I do feel that she is around you. This is sound weird, but I feel like she keeps walking behind you. Like I see you looking in a mirror. And I want you, when you're like combing your hair in a mirror, watch for her or talk to her in the mirror. I feel like you'll be able to get a glimpse of her. But she's fine. She's not earthbound. She's in the light. But she definitely has a lot of psychic power. And Fletcher said she's going to alter your radio in your house. So you're going to be getting signs through the radio. Okay. So one of the things you can even do is turn on the radio. Sometimes put on an AM station or a staticky station. It's not so clear. If you can do that. I don't know. The new radios kind of tune that out. But if you have an older radio, you can do the old dial. That's a great way to connect with spirit people and start a conversation, Okay. Thank you for writing. Oh, there's Melanie. What do I need to know about my love life? Melanie, I do feel like you're ready for love, but I feel like it's still a little delay there. I keep feeling December, the end of the year, is where you start to move into a better relationship. But it looks really promising around that time for you. Okay. Right now, I'll tell you, don't force it. Just allow it to come of its own accord. I feel like you draw love to you. I don't think you have to go out seeking love. It's coming to you. But I get a nice gentleman. He's very sharp looking, blonde hair, kind of like military crew cut looking. Um, he may even actually have a military background, but I see that around December, you and him meeting. And I think you're going to meet, now this is going to sound weird, but I think you're going to actually meet him at like a bookstore or a book reading. It's almost like an author event because I see somebody at the front of a table and chairs around like they're reading a book or a poetry reading. But I don't know if you ever go to book author events or poetry readings, but that's where I see a connection in December. Okay. I think it's at a bookstore. So see if any of your bookstores have events coming towards the end of the year. That's where you meet him. All right. Sonia says, Bob, have you gone to the Renaissance Festival? It's in Maryland on the weekend. I haven't been there in years. And I do want to go to that. I need to go to that. So thank you for telling me. I'll check that out for sure. All right. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus Cheryl Jackson says, 96 watching. Please give Bob likes and share with those. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Aaron Landon, hi, Sig Bob. Will my friend Craig resolve his health problems soon? Yeah, he will. But, I got to tell you, I think that as a friend, you want to tell him that he has psychic power to bring that healing into it. I think you can channel energy into him and teach him how to receive light into his body, because I think that you can be a great friend to him to help him heal. They keep showing me that by December, he's in a very strong place in his physical health. So I don't think he's going to go down. I think he's actually coming up and will be much stronger by December. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Gavin Hines says, I'm so relieved, Bob. That was dead on. You are the man. Thank you. I'm so glad. I brought over Gav's parents. If you don't know who that is. So he was happy with it. Thank you, Gavin. Well, they're doing well in the spirit world. Thank goodness for that. Yay. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get through the messages. They go by so quickly. That's the one thing I don't like about this. But bear with me, guys. Lord Tony, a healer, told me that I have a two-headed dragon last week. Bob, did you confirm that I have a dragon? Yes. Let me tell you, I know Lord Tony's insights. And if he told you that, he's right. And I'll tell you, as a psychic, I feel that that is in harmony with what I pick up around you. Yes. So, dragons are a whole powerful being unto themselves. And they are guiding you and protecting you. So you're blessed. That's really cool. Good job, Lord Tony. Good work. Okay. Let's see here. Simon Omar says, hey, Psychic Bob, anything for me? Love, Simon. Simon, you got a lot of creative energy right now. I think you have a lot of artistic energy that's not being tapped. I would like to encourage you, Simon, to literally explore like creative writing or drawing or painting, something where you're creating something. I think that you have a whole channel of creativity it's going to open up. And I feel like the value in that is, one, it'll be fun, but also I feel like it's giving you inspiration and channeling power that you'll use in the coming years to form your own company. I see you building your own company and being successful, but it starts with that channeling process. Okay. Good luck for that. Thank you so much. All right. Angela Passmore says, hey, Bob, just wondering if I will be successful with my new career. And where do you see me living in the near future? In terms of career, yes, you're going to be just fine. I'm not worried about you. And I say that sincerely. In terms of living in the near future, I don't think you're going very far from where you are. I think you're going to stay pretty local. But I keep feeling like you need space to move and you're going to get a larger home. And so be open to that. Now, remember, you can channel that in. I feel that the work is going to be successful. And I think that probably around December, you're going to see an increase financially, it looks like. And after the new year, I think you'll be wanting to move. Okay. Blessings to you. Daisy in Alabama. Hi, Bob. I just want to say thank you to you and Fletcher. He was watching over me as I slept for a while. You told me in a reading that he would help me, and he did. Daisy, thank you for that confirmation. Yes, Fletcher has been a godsend to me. He's been with me over 20 years, and I'm very thankful for him. So, yay. Oh my gosh, because I don't mean to be short, but I just realized what time it is. And I actually have to go to more private readings tonight. So I'm going to have to end our broadcast. But I have enjoyed coming here with you. And I want to say thank you for taking the time to come out with your questions. Listen, we're going to do messages from the spirit world on Tuesday. So if I didn't get you tonight, please forgive me. I'm doing the best I can as one person trying to get all of them in. And I didn't mean to ignore anybody. If I did, forgive me. It's not intentional. Please understand that. Because sometimes people that are new here don't know how it works and they get mad at me. And please understand, none of this was meant to slight anybody, okay? Listen, if you get a chance, pop over to my website, PsychicBob.com. And if you want to get on my schedule for a full hour, you know, my private readings are a lot more in depth than what you get here because it's a full hour, you and me one-on-one. So if you enjoyed this but want more, you might want to invest in a full hour. So give me a call at my office number, 703-825-3929. We'll have that link below this video after it processes. Or write to me at my email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com, and we'll get you in, okay? So there you go. And I appreciate you all being here. Oh, Yenny Yen just sent $9.99. Oh, thank you. What a blessing. Blessings to you, Yenny. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, guys, listen, thank you so very much. And I look forward to being back with you. Now, what's tomorrow? Monday. Oh, what do we got tomorrow? Horoscopes, astrology forecast. Make sure to be here. All right. On Tuesday, we'll have messages from the spirit world. We'll continue with doing readings. So send me your questions. You can put it below this video after processes. Don't put it in the chat because I won't see it, but put it in the comment section after this video is up, and I'll add that to next for Tuesday. Guys, thank you for being here. Make sure to pop over to my website, get your free picture of black and silver. You can get that's my newest artwork. Check out my bookstore. You can pick up my books there. You can book a reading, read about my work as a psychic. All of that is PsychicBob.com. Thank you, Heather, for being here. Blessings to you. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow for astrology forecast. Till then, may all of you always blessed be.